What's up guys, Peter here. In this video I'm going to show you what I've been working on the last few days. I have this question for a very long time in my head, which is the best feather farm in Guild Wars. Well, most people usually farms Bluffs for feathers, which is a quite good farm, but is there a better one? Well, let's find out. Okay guys, so if you just search Wikipedia and you type feathers, then you can see which enemies are able to drop them. So according to Wiki, only these monsters can drop feathers in Guild Wars. In this picture I marked the different types of enemies which might worth farming. The other names which are not marked are only bosses. So the method is this: I did 25 runs of each farm, and after each farm I noted the drops in an Excel sheet, and I calculated the average drop rate of the feathers and so on, and finally I calculated the total profit per hour. Okay, the first one is Skree farm in hard mode in Nightfall. You can start from either Generous Horde or from the hardcore card. Unfortunately, this farm is quite difficult, especially for beginners, and the Skrees don't drop many feathers. Even in hard mode I only got 11 at once, which is not much. And of course they drop these Scree wings, which can be salvaged into feathers, but the drop rate of feathers is very low, so I don't recommend this farm for farming feathers. On the other hand, the Skrees drop quite often gold, purple and blue armor pieces, and if you are lucky you can get Rune of Superior Vigor or Windwalker insignia, which is very expensive. Yes, and one good advice for you guys: always try to kill the monks first. They are really good healers, and then try to kill the paragons, because they can resurrect the whole party with a shout, and try to kill only one group at a time. Okay guys, so the Skrees don't drop many feathers, but they have really good chance to drop gold, purple and blue runes, and if you are lucky you can get Windwalker insignias as well, also Rune of Superior Vigor. The next farm is the Griffon farm in hard mode. I found two places where you can kill some Griffons. The first one is at Camp Rancor. You can do this farm with an SOS, a ritualist or with a dervish. The second place is from Central Transfer Chamber in Varayal Fells. Unfortunately the Griffons don't drop their feathers quite often to make this farm worth your time, so guys, I don't recommend for you to farm the Griffons. The next one is Naphui Quarter in hard mode. You can do this with an SOS ritualist or with an assassin. They drop many feathers, and if you are lucky you can also get some celestial weapons, which might worth a lot more than feathers. You can sell them for Ectos or for cash in Kamadan. Unfortunately, there is one big problem with this farm, is that it is quite hard to farm because the rangers can kill you quite easily. Also, sometimes there are too many enemies in one group. Okay, so now let's see the drop list. You can see that after 25 runs I got on average 370 feathers per hour, which is quite a lot. Also I get many celestial weapons. The celestial weapons value is not included in the final profit. The next one is Kryta province in normal mode. Many professions can do this farm. This is very easy because it is normal mode, but luckily these low level enemies drop feathers quite often, which is really good for beginners especially. And I was really surprised how many profit we can make with a simple farm like that. And you can see the drop list here. So after 25 runs I got on average 350 feathers per hour, which is a lot. And also I got 35,000 golds. So this farm is really underrated. So guys, if you need some easy cash and you are a beginner, just do this with any profession. The next farm is Bluffs in normal mode. This is really easy, just like North Kryta province, and also really rewarding in terms of feathers. This place is really well known by the players. I think any profession can do this. Okay, you can see here the drop list. So after 25 runs I got 382 feathers per hour, and the final profit is 38,000 golds per hour. The next farm is Bluffs in hard mode. You can do this with an assassin or with a dervish. This one is not the easiest, especially because this is hard mode. Sometimes they killed me if I aggro too many groups, but this farm is really good for farming feathers. Okay, you can see here the drop list. You can get 345 feathers per hour on average, and the overall profit is more than 43,000 golds, which is really good. And the last place is, I think, the best. It's North Kryta province in hard mode. You can do this with a ritualist or assassin or with an elementalist. You get many feathers here. Also you can kill 3 bosses, so you have a really good chance to get an elite tome. You can see here the drop list of North Kryta province hard mode. So after 25 runs I get around 380 feathers per hour, and the overall profit is around 50,000 golds, which is a lot. You get many golds from the runes, from the armors. Okay guys, so here you can see the summary of each farm. So I can say that if you only want to farm feathers and not the profit, then Kryta hard mode and Bluffs in normal mode are around the same in terms of feathers. But if you want profit as well, then Kryta province and Bluffs is better. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want, you can share it or you can subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.